Neurodiversity Celebration Week. What is it and why your company should honor it? Neurodiversity Awareness Month is often mentioned on workplace calendars, but what does neurodiversity actually mean, and what does honoring it look like in a real workplace setting? Today, we are breaking that down and sharing why Neurodiversity Awareness Month matters more than ever for modern teens. Hi, I'm Ariel with Unexpected Virtual Tours and Training. We design interactive, story-driven virtual team-building experiences, and today we are delving into Neurodiversity Awareness Month. If you are part of an HR team or responsible for planning workplace programming, this conversation is for you. What is Neurodiversity Awareness Month? Neurodiversity Awareness Month is observed each year in April and focuses on recognizing that there is natural variations in how human brains work. People process information, communicate, focus, and problem solve in different ways, and those differences show up every day at work. Neurodiversity includes a wide range of cognitive experiences, including autism, ADHD, dyslexia, dyspraxia, and other ways of thinking and learning. Importantly, neurodiversity is not about deficits, it's about difference. Neurodiversity Awareness Month creates space to better understand these differences and to examine how workplace norms, systems, and expectations can either support or unintentionally exclude people. Why neurodiversity matters at work. Many traditional workplace structures were built around a narrow idea of how people should communicate, concentrate, and collaborate. Long meetings, rapid verbal discussion, unclear expectations, and one-size-fits-all training can work well for some employees, but not for everyone. When organizations do not account for different cognitive styles, employees may disengage, struggle silently, or feel pressure to mask how they naturally work. Over time, that affects morale, retention, creativity, and performance. On the other hand, workplaces that recognize and plan for different ways of thinking often see stronger problem solving, more innovation, and better collaboration. When people are supported in how they work best, everyone benefits. Why Neurodiversity Awareness Month is an opportunity? Well, Neurodiversity Awareness Month is not just about education. It is an opportunity to pause and ask meaningful questions. Here are a few questions that your team could investigate. Are our meetings designed so more than one type of thinker can participate? Do our training programs assume a single learning style? Do employees feel safe asking for clarity, flexibility, or different ways to engage? Honoring this month does not require employees to disclose personal information. In fact, the most effective programming focuses on improving systems and experiences for everyone, rather than placing the burden on individuals. What meaningful workplace programming can look like for HR teams, while meaningful Neurodiversity Awareness Month programming focuses on understanding empathy and practical application. That might include learning how different cognitive styles show up in meetings and collaboration, exploring how structure, clarity, and flexibility improve engagement, reflecting on how workplace norms impact participation and innovation. The goal is not to label employees. The goal is to design environments where most people or more people can fully contribute. To support organizations during Neurodiversity Awareness Month, join Unexpected Virtual Tours and Trainings Neurodiversity Virtual Tour. It's designed specifically for workplace audiences. This interactive, facilitator-led experience uses storytelling to explore how neurodiversity shows up historically and in modern workplaces. Participants learn about different ways of thinking, examine common workplace assumptions, and reflect on how teams can create more supportive, effective environments without singling anyone out. In a fun and engaging format, it is both virtual and access remote and hybrid teams. It is designed to spark thoughtful conversation, encourage reflection, and leave participants with practical insights they can apply immediately. All right, why this matters for HR and people leaders? Honoring Neurodiversity Awareness Month sends a clear message that your organization values how people think, not just how they perform on paper. For HR teams, this kind of programming supports stronger engagement across diverse teams, better communication and collaboration, more thoughtful workplace design, a culture where employees feel understood and supported, and importantly, it helps move organizations from awareness to action in a way that feels respectful and meaningful. Neurodiversity Awareness Month is a reminder that there is no single right way to think, learn, or work. When organizations recognize that reality and design experiences with it in mind, teams become stronger, more creative, and more connected. If you are planning Neurodiversity Awareness Month programming and want to support creating an engaging, accessible experience for your team, visit unexpectedvirtualtours.com to learn more about our Neurodiversity Virtual Tour and other workplace learning experiences. And for more ideas on thoughtful, engaging programming for virtual and hybrid teams, make sure to like and subscribe. Go ahead, follow along.